NBA Hoops fans, get ready. We're diving headfirst into the playoff push with massive matchups and explosive storylines. The Golden State Warriors are battling the Atlanta Hawks in a game that could shake up the standings, and we've got the inside scoop on who's favored to win. Plus, are the Portland Trail Blazers running their own race, trying to outmaneuver the Warriors and Clippers for a play-in spot? And the biggest question on everyone's mind: can the Warriors survive without Stephen Curry, and what's the real plan for their future? We're breaking down all the angles, the stats, and the shocking trade rumors, including a potential blockbuster for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Don't miss a second of this high-stakes NBA action. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss a single play.
Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 milliamp hour power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The Golden State Warriors are facing off against the Atlanta Hawks in a crucial matchup that could significantly impact the NBA standings. With both teams vying for playoff positioning, the stakes are incredibly high. The Warriors, currently struggling with a losing streak, are looking to bounce back against a Hawks team that recently had its own winning streak snapped. This game is more than just a regular season contest. It's a test of resilience and strategy for both franchises as they navigate the challenging path to the postseason. The Warriors have been in a slump, losing 7 of their last 8 games, including a recent defeat to the Detroit Pistons. Injuries and inconsistent offensive performance have plagued the team, with key players like Stephen Curry sidelined. Meanwhile, the Atlanta Hawks also faced a setback, losing to the Houston Rockets after an impressive 11-game winning streak. Despite these recent losses, both teams possess potent offensive capabilities and a history of close contests. Fans and analysts are closely watching how the Warriors will perform without their star players, while the Hawks aim to regain their winning momentum. The betting lines suggest a clear favorite, but with the unpredictable nature of the NBA, upsets are always a possibility. The Warriors' struggles on the road and the Hawks' strong home record create an intriguing dynamic for this game. Will the Warriors find a way to snap their losing streak, or will the Hawks continue their dominance at home? Stay tuned as we break down the betting strategies and predict the outcome of this pivotal NBA clash. And then we'll dive into how the Portland Trail Blazers are charting their own course in this playoff race. The Portland Trail Blazers are charting their own course in the intense race for the NBA play-in tournament, focusing on internal improvement rather than getting caught up in the standings of rivals like the Golden State Warriors and Los Angeles Clippers. Center Robert Williams III emphasizes the team's strategy. Just trying to stay focused on ourselves. Keep driving, keep putting wins together. This approach is critical, as the Blazers understand that their postseason fate rests on their own performance. With only 11 games remaining in the regular season, the Trail Blazers are prioritizing health and consistency. The return of key players like Denny Avdija has provided a much-needed boost, helping the team find its rhythm. While external factors like Stephen Curry's availability for the Warriors are beyond their control, the Blazers are committed to maximizing their own potential. Achieving a higher seed in the play-in tournament is crucial, as it grants them more opportunities to secure a postseason spot. Ultimately, the Blazers know that focusing on their own game and addressing their weaknesses is the only way to achieve their playoff aspirations. Public reaction suggests a cautious optimism around the Blazers' ability to make a late-season surge, with many acknowledging the team's resilience and the importance of their current focus. Analysts point to their recent performance and the potential impact of a healthy roster as key factors in their favor. Can the Trail Blazers maintain this laser focus and secure a favorable play-in spot? Next, we tackle the elephant in the room for the Warriors: the undeniable impact of Stephen Curry's absence and what it means for their future. The Golden State Warriors are facing a stark reality. Their decade-long strategy built around Stephen Curry, which yielded championships and sustained dominance, is no longer sustainable in its current form. The team is barely clinging to a play-in spot, more by the inaction of teams behind them than their own consistent performance. This season, Stephen Curry has missed a significant number of games, raising serious concerns about his availability, which is becoming a larger pattern than a mere blip. At 38 years old, Curry remains an elite player when on the court, but building a contender around a player who may not consistently reach 60 games a season presents a fundamentally different challenge that Golden State has yet to fully address. Reports of the front office's pursuit of Giannis Antetokounmpo before the trade deadline signaled a desire for change, but the lack of a viable fallback plan has left the team in a precarious position. The acquisition of Kristaps Porzingis, a veteran known for his injury history, while moving on from promising young talent like Jonathan Kuminga, indicates a gamble without a clear direction. The current roster appears caught between timelines, too old to rebuild effectively, too disjointed to compete at the highest level, and lacking the young core necessary for a fresh start. This situation necessitates a significant roster shift, a move that feels inevitable. The Warriors need new stars, a redefined identity, and a strategy that doesn't solely rely on Curry's availability. Failure to adapt risks wasting the remaining years of his career and potentially facing a future where even the consideration of his retirement or decline becomes a central narrative. The dynasty years are behind them, and the franchise must confront this reality to define its next chapter. Without a clear plan, the Warriors risk drifting in mediocrity, hoping for change rather than actively creating it. Is the Warriors' current roster construction a gamble without direction, and what does it mean for their immediate future? We'll explore the rumors surrounding a potential blockbuster trade for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and whether the Warriors have a realistic shot at landing him. The Golden State Warriors' hopes of acquiring Giannis Antetokounmpo before the trade deadline may have fallen short, but the looming offseason presents another critical juncture for the franchise. Reports suggest that Antetokounmpo's future with the Milwaukee Bucks remains uncertain, with significant ambiguity surrounding who holds the decision-making power within the Bucks front office. ESPN's Ramona Shelburne highlighted that the complexity of a potential Antetokounmpo trade lies not with the player himself, but with the lack of clarity in Milwaukee's leadership, leaving even those who deal with the team unsure about the decision-making process. For years, the Warriors have positioned themselves to pursue Antetokounmpo, and the recent trade deadline seemed like a prime opportunity. However, the Bucks' reluctance to move their two-time MVP forced Golden State to pivot to a less impactful acquisition in Kristaps Porzingis. This offseason, the Warriors face a multitude of crucial decisions. While Antetokounmpo remains a primary target, the reporting from ESPN indicates that Golden State cannot afford to place all their hopes on a single trade scenario with Milwaukee, especially given the Bucks' internal uncertainty. With key players like Jimmy Butler facing potential extended absences and Stephen Curry approaching 38, the Warriors desperately need to inject star power to capitalize on their remaining championship window. However, if pursuing Antetokounmpo means sacrificing other opportunities or a clear long-term vision, they must consider casting a wider net. The possibility remains that the Bucks may never willingly part ways with Antetokounmpo, making the Warriors' pursuit potentially futile. Therefore, while Antetokounmpo could still be the main target, Golden State must diversify its strategy and explore other avenues for acquiring top-tier talent. Could the Warriors' pursuit of Giannis Antetokounmpo be a distraction from a more achievable path to contention? We'll wrap up with a rapid-fire recap of all today's top NBA stories and tell you exactly how to stay locked in with us. The Golden State Warriors are facing a critical juncture as they battle the Atlanta Hawks, with playoff implications hanging in the balance. The Portland Trail Blazers are focusing on their own game, aiming to secure a play-in spot independently of rivals like the Warriors and Clippers. Meanwhile, the Warriors are grappling with the long-term impact of Stephen Curry's availability and exploring ambitious trade possibilities, including a potential pursuit of Giannis Antetokounmpo. Don't miss any of the breaking NBA news. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell to stay updated. Follow us on all social media platforms for exclusive content and join the conversation in the comments below.